Hi, Michael Salinger here with Read, Write, Speak It, and we're going to talk a little bit about standards and things like Common Core, the TEKS, the SOLs. We understand that lessons being aligned to standards is a reality in this time of teaching. And while we are not opposed to standards in any way, shape, or form, we believe every kid should know what an adjective is, etc. We might have some issues with everyone being at the exact same spot at the same time, but that's a discussion for later. I'm going to talk to you about how we aligned our lessons to the standards. Seeing as there are several across the board, let's take a look at what Sarah and I did, and we can kind of reverse engineer it in case you need to align the lesson to a specific standard for your state. So since I'm going to share screen here, and let's go take a look at our web page. We'll start with our lessons, and we're going to take a look at these levels at a glance, and these bring up the spreadsheets. Each of these spreadsheets is available at the level. If you purchase one of these levels, the spreadsheet is part of it. Let's take a look at primary level 2. We're looking at primary level 2, and I'm just going to go down here and take a look at the V lesson. Let's review. And you can see that the featured language lesson is inference. The secondary optional language lesson is first person narrative, but I'm going to take a look at inference. All the different standards have apps and or websites that you can use to search them, which is what we did when we were putting the lessons together. So I'm going to go to the Common Core site, and I'll put this link online here in a bit. And I'm looking at the English language standards. And if I can go in here, I can type in inference, hit return. Here they come up the different standards: English language arts standards, anchor standards, and we can see where these are. And similarly, we'll take a look at the Texas standards, and here's my place for a keyword, and I am going to type in inference, hit return. And I can see all these different standards that the inference goes to, so the different grade levels and that. So that's the easy way to go in and find your standards. Similarly, Virginia, their standards are on an app, and same thing. So are the Texas standards, so are the Common Core. The trick to the whole thing, though, is to go back, look at these spreadsheets, find the featured language lesson, click that into a search engine for the standards that you're working with. Rather than listing each standard for each state, for each grade level, we decided to go with an overarching theme that that standard would relate to. Thanks for your time. Remember, this is a resource for you to use the way that you see fit. Happy teaching.